Right, okay. Well, we're post-match here at Bedfont Sports. First game of 2023 for the Wanderers Academy A side this afternoon. It was a roller coaster of a second half, that's for sure. We went in 0-0 at the break and 7 goals through the second 45 minutes. But Wanderers getting the win in the end, 4-3 over Hampton and Richmond Borough. Joined by Director of Football Manager Jordan Clark. Jordan, good to see you.
Good to see you, Dan. Happy New Year, mate.
Happy New Year. Well, that was a hell of a start to 2023, wasn't it? Fantastic performance and result for the boys.
Yeah, so obviously first game back, and it's always with the break, it's always difficult because we had to put this fixture in because it was a postponement. So we put it in literally day one back. And obviously it's not ideal not having trained for 2.5, 3 weeks, but a lot of the boys have been ticking over with the B team, heavily involved there. So I was quite confident going into the game, how we finished 2022 with obviously the win against Aldershot and then a really competitive game down at Maidstone. So yeah, I was really confident going into the game, and the boys, first half, it was like we had never been away. It was the pattern on show, possession was high, chances with that, so we had loads of entries in the final third, and the box keepers pulled off a good couple of saves. A bit more clinical at times from us maybe, and we could probably go in at half time, probably 1 or 2 goals to the good. But 0-0, we nullified them. The conditions were awful. The wind here at Bedfont, I've been here loads of times, but I've never noticed how open it is and how windy it is. So it was definitely a game of two halves with the conditions, with the wind going towards one way. And but we played out really well against the wind, and then obviously with the wind we used it to our advantage, similar to what they tried to do. So no, really pleased, mate. What's that, 5 different goal scorers as well, 4 different goal scorers. So that's really good. We've produced some really good football. So winning start, and the boys deserve that for all their hard work. They really deserve that. So, but thanks to Hampton as well, because obviously yesterday we were going to be playing it at Hamworth, and then the weather, they managed to get Bedfont. So big thanks to them, to their hospitality as well, Steve and Dale, and really nice guys. So no, it was a really competitive game, and we're pleased to come away with 3 points.
Yeah, brilliant for the lads to get the rewards, as you say, because in the back end of 2022, even though the results sometimes weren't there, the performances certainly were, and there has been that marked improvement, hasn't there, in recent weeks. So to get that win today is,
again, there was some errors that we'd like to cut out today. But if we go back 2 months with this group of 16, 17-year-olds, we lose that game convincingly, regardless of how dominant we were in patches, and that was the story of a lot of our games. We were so dominant for 75% of the game, but then the rest of the game we would have, what I like to call red, amber and green sort of mistakes, and we would have a lot of ambers and a lot of reds, and these teams punish you. Today we did have a couple of ambers, and that caused us problems, and they got ahead in the game, but we showed real character and stuck to our principles and really ground out the back end of the game, the result, and we worked on how we see games out. That was there for everyone to see in terms of the boys changing their shape to make sure that we could do that. We played multiple formations within the game. We're very fluid. We played 3-5-2, 4-3-3, and then we went back to a 3-5-2 to see the game out, putting an extra centre half in there and playing wing backs a little bit deeper. So no, the boys done really well taking it to market. So no, we're really pleased, and we've got a gap now. We then got a game next week, and then we've got Dartford back to back, one in the league and then one in the cup, next round of the cup. So we've got a nice 10 days now, 10, 12 days to work on some more bits. Boys will be full of confidence, and we look ahead to Dartford.
Yeah, very much so. And for some of the lads today, that's the second game in the space of 3 days. Jack Saunders in midfield, Seb Towser Caballero, Hayden Gale as well. They had success on Monday with the B team as well, beat Epsom and Newell 1-0. So, yeah, really positive week of results so far for the B team in the academy. And off the field as well, in terms of what's happened today, Bo Booth has signed for Brentford. They've announced that earlier today. Yeah. Fantastic for the football club to see another young player making headwaves. That was announced earlier today by Brentford. Yeah.
So we had Bo for a couple of months this year. Beardo's connections. I think he was at Brighton with Beardo, and then he came in and played, I think it was about 6 or 7 games for the B team. Performed really, really well, excellent, and obviously he was looking to get back into the pro game, and I'm really pleased for him. Really pleased that he got that opportunity. We wish him all the best, and we're just, so proud to see boys that are coming in and being a part of what we're doing, seeing the elite setup that we've got here with the B team playing at first team level and then the academies team, and boys are really buying into it, and we're starting to attract different levels of players. And Bo's just one of the many that we've definitely got here who can definitely make that next step, whether that be into our first team or beyond. So no, I'm really pleased for him. I wish him all the best, and it only gives these boys that we've got playing here, who a lot of these have played with Bo this year, oh my God, if he's done it, then a little bit more hard work on learning the game, they can be the next one. So it's a great marker. It's a great marker for our lads to see where they're at. So no, well done, Bo, and we wish him all the best at Brentford.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're into 2023 now, Jordan. Looking ahead to the upcoming weeks in the academy, what have we got in store? What can we look forward to for through the course of January and into ahead of the February half term? What can we look forward to?
Yeah, so we've got another 6 weeks now, 5-6 weeks before the next half term. So a lot of games in that time. Next round to the cup, a lot more league games. So, excited to get back into the swing of training and then getting some games under our belt, especially after today. We've got our next Talent ID Day back into Jan. We're starting to look ahead to next year with the youth section in terms of different trials and stuff like that, different open events and sort of getting those teams registered for next year. Because obviously the minute it turns 2023, everyone feels like it's the back end of this season, when really it's only a third, maybe just over that of the way through for a lot of the teams. So now we're looking ahead, so we've got some really exciting players coming in for next year. We'll start to build up that sort of momentum with them so they can hit the ground running. Same with the youth sides. And then we've got another soccer school coming up for the youth section, and anyone looking to be a part of that in February. So now the boys and girls will get loads of opportunities to enhance their coaching, their education and their football. So now really looking forward to 2023. There's some exciting things going on, and there'll be things coming out in the not too distant future. Girls Talent ID Days specific for them, as well as some B team elements where we're trying to get external players who may have just been released from pro clubs in and a part of us. More detail will follow on that. Me and Richard King have been working really closely on that. So no, it's really a really exciting time. So we're looking forward to finishing this season really strong and then preparing for next season and going again.
Excellent stuff. I'm going to just give a mention to Matt Hay and Nyack Thomas as well, because I mentioned the three lads in the B team who played earlier on. I didn't mention those two as well. So we had 5 lads in the end actually start today's game. We featured on Monday, so fantastic to see. Jordan, thank you for your time. Much appreciated. Catch up soon.
Cheers, mate.